So how did you get started with Girl Boss Praise?
Well, sometimes your passions and your life purpose comes from pain.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, and this is another testimony of knowing who God is, again, why I have Girl Boss Praise.
Mm.
So when it was March, April of 2020,
Yep.
right when COVID was starting, my company had around the layoffs. We had the COVID layoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what they did was they got rid of people who had the higher salaries. And so I was one of those. Let me step back because this story is amazing.
Okay.
It says who God is. So in the morning, they sent out an email that said they were going to have layoffs. Well, immediately when I got that email, my nerves got bad. My stomach started turning. I don't know about anybody else, but whenever my nerves get bad, that stomach gets to acting up.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up to make my morning coffee. And as I was at the microwave, I heard as clear as day, who do you trust?
Mm.
And I said, I trust you, Lord. Immediately, the queasiness, that stomach feeling was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing, and I think this is one thing people don't want to ascribe to. I still got laid off. It
Mm-hmm.
didn't mean I didn't get laid off. However, God provides.
Mm-hmm.
So that was March, April timeframe. Fast forward to July. In July, my mom gets sick. My mom was not sick, no issues whatsoever, but she had a stroke
Mm-hmm.
and was in the hospital for about 2 weeks. It was about 2 weeks we dealt with that. And what ended up happening was she passed away. And you know this about me. I am to this day, I was going to say I used to be, I still am a mama's girl.
Mm-hmm.
Love my mommy to death. And so, excuse me, I said I wasn't going to do this. But anyway,
It's real.
my mom passed away. And if it had not been for prayer and reading my Bible, I would have lost my mind.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt in my mind, because I wasn't expecting it. Was not in the least bit in my mind because my mom got sick the Monday after July 4th. I was picking her up that Wednesday to
Mm-hmm.
come to Atlanta. So she wasn't sick at all. And that was my road dog. Every trip,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much every trip I took,
That's
it was
right.
me.
Mm-hmm.
And so Girl Boss Praise came out of that pain. It
Mm-hmm.
came out of it came out of, okay, if I'm feeling this way, it was I needed to write down my prayers because I had prayers I had written down. I watched War Room. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was writing prayers because I before I hadn't wrote my prayers,
Mm-hmm.
but I found the benefit in it because you can go back and see where you may not know what you're doing. God knows what he's doing, and you can see how he's answered your prayers and how he's brought you through.
Right.
So I created the prayer, and we have a sermon notes book, and then I came up with scripture cards
Mm-hmm.
because people had affirmations. And I said, well, everybody has affirmations, nothing against affirmations, not knocking them, but the word of God is true. You
Mm-hmm.
can stand, you can take that to the bank.
That's right. That's right.
It doesn't return void.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, everybody has affirmations. Why don't we have scriptures up where you can memorize Bible verses?